Welcome. We're going to get started in about 1 minute. Thank you and welcome. Welcome to this virtual college explorations. We want to thank you for being here today. Just going to go over a few things for you. My name is Josephine West. I'll be facilitating this session. If you wish to ask questions, please go into the Q&A button and type your questions and the presenter will see that. Your camera and microphone is off. They cannot see you or hear you, but you can hear them. You can definitely sign up for more sessions at IACAC.org. And this is being recorded. So don't worry if you've missed some things. It is being recorded and will be on IACAC.org. So at this moment, I am going to actually stop sharing and I'm going to hand it over to
All right, so thank you, Josephine, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mike Renza, and I'm with the University of South Alabama. So thank you for coming out today. You know, I hope you guys are happy and healthy and well. So, and again, thank you to IACAC and StriveScan for putting on a great event in a time of uncertainty. So, all right, so I appreciate everyone coming out, and this is going to be a lot of fun this afternoon. It's going to be a lot of interaction, a lot of pictures. So really like an overview on the University of South Alabama. But again, I'm Mike Renza, and I am our Assistant Director of Out of State as far as regional recruitment here at South. I am from Chicago. I'm from LaGrange, Illinois, and I live here in the city of Chicago. So I'm as local as you. So thank you so much. I'm going to share my screen and let's get started. All right. So welcome to South Alabama, everyone. Again, I hope everyone's happy and healthy. I say that a lot, but it's true. All right. So welcome to South. So again, I'm Mike, and thank you for coming. So as you look on the top right-hand corner, who is that guy right there? So that is Southpaw. He is our 10-foot Jaguar on campus. He is our mascot. So that's a statue, and he is wearing a face covering these days. So again, be well, be safe, and we hope that you and your families are well right during this time. So I'm going to start from the beginning again from current slides. I'll do this right here. All right, so thank you so much. As you come into our campus in Mobile, and I will get more into that in a second, here's one of our main entrances here. So again, we are in Mobile, Alabama, which is right on the Gulf Coast. So very colorful campus. It's right by the Florida Panhandle. So again, welcome. Yep, here's Southpaw again. Again, we want you to be safe during this time. And on behalf of University of South Alabama, we are thinking about you guys. So always be positive, stay strong, make sure that you guys are meeting with universities virtually or on campus. But again, on behalf of South, we are happy for you. And we are, always thinking about you as you come up now with your college choices for fall of 2021 or fall of 2022. All right, so here's our campus. So our campus is about 1,200 acres. So it's a larger field, but not overwhelmingly too big. There is tons of green space. So basically the campus has two parts. You have your residential campus part where all the residence halls, as far as the rec center, the dining hall are in one area. And then you have the academic side. But yeah, but we are a 4-year public. It's a doctoral university, about 15,000 students. So obviously it's not too big, it's not too small. Yeah, so our campus has invested over $400 million since 2006. So the campus really has like transformed a lot. And I will share some pictures in a second. All right, so one thing that makes South Alabama different, one is the people. It's very much of a welcome, as far as community, so again, always like tour college campuses, and we have tours, and I will share with that in a second, more towards the end. But yeah, here's an aerial view of our campus. So welcome again. Yeah, so right. So I know you guys are probably as far as juniors or seniors at this time. So there's always 5 things I tell all students during the college application process. All right. So, right. So I hope you're excited. Number one, that's important. All right. So always take ownership in the application. Always check your email, ask questions, etc. Always be accountable during the college application process. Always communicate with us. There is never a bad question here, here at South Alabama. So always text me, email me, whatever that you and your families need, always ask me and I will do that for you. All right. Have fun during the process, guys. This process is exciting for you and your families. And there's tons of universities out there in the country. But again, have fun, and that's important. Don't be nervous. Always ask the college representatives who are here to help you all the way through. And also is to visit college campuses. This is really important. Now, this is a virtual presentation today, but again, I want you to visit college campuses. That's the best thing. There definitely is something in the college search and visit process. It's more that like aha moment. All right. So make sure you visit college campuses. So again, always take ownership, always be accountable, always communicate with your college representatives. Have fun and visit. All right, so these are our students here. There's a lot of school spirit here at University of South Alabama. So again, it's home of the Jaguars. So, all right, welcome again. All right, so yeah, so we've done very well in Illinois, actually. So here are some of our like Jaguars from Chicago and Illinois. So we have increased our enrollment about 600% over 7 years. So I've been here, it's my 8th year coming up here based in Chicago. But again, here are some fun pictures I threw in there. Obviously, they all have their yard signs. And also our student body president is actually from Champaign-Urbana this year. So she's a senior. And I actually met her as a senior when she was down in Champaign-Urbana. So she definitely has done very well, and she's representing, our state very well. All right, so again, here's a fun picture I threw in there. Again, we have a lot of Jaguars down here in Mobile at South Alabama. Yeah, so, right, so I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Mobile and the Gulf Coast, but here's a summary. So yeah, so we are the 4th largest city and is the oldest city in Alabama. We are about 950 miles from Chicago. So if you're more on the southern part of the state, we are about 650 miles from the St. Louis Metro East area. So yeah, so tons to do in Mobile. It has about 250,000 people. So yeah, so there's a lot of history. It's a lot of culture, prime location. Mobile is the birthplace of Mardi Gras. It's actually true. So it's not New Orleans. And actually it's a holiday at South Alabama. So you're actually off on Fat Tuesday. So yeah, so it's minutes from the Gulf Coast. It's right by Pensacola. It's right by Destin. A lot of great beaches, great seafood, as far as, yeah, so as far as festivals, farmers markets, our campus is not downtown Mobile. So it's not like integrated with the city of Mobile. So, it's a true campus feel. over 50 restaurants downtown. So there's a lot's going on with the music, and, you know, obviously it's by the Florida Panhandle. So it's got some great food, you know, as far as Southern cooking and seafood. All right. So Mobile is a hub for the Gulf Coast as far as economically. There's a lot of engineering firms. There's a huge economy down there. There's a cruise terminal down there, and I'll show you that in a second. That's called Carnival Cruise Line. So again, there's, you know, a lots to do. Some people that are from Mobile, one is Jimmy Buffett, who, you know, is one of the world's like largest entertainers. He is one of my personal favorites. He was actually in high school in Mobile. Tim Cook, who's the Apple CEO, he's from Mobile, Alabama, and all of you guys have seen Forrest Gump, right? Right. So the author is, so Winston Groom, and actually parts of Forrest Gump was filmed in Mobile, Alabama as well. So as you look at some of the pictures here, top right, so here's Gulf Shores, Alabama. That's not too far from our campus. Right here is, so here's downtown. One thing I did not mention, Mobile is similar like to a Savannah, Georgia. It's a cross-pollination of like a Charleston, South Carolina, as well as New Orleans. So, so it's very colorful down there. And the bottom picture is the Panhandle of Florida, Pensacola Beach, not too far from our campus and very popular for our students here at University South Alabama. One thing I tell all students, always get your studies done first. Time management in college is very, very important. So here's our cruise terminal here. Mobile is a port city, so there's lots to do as far as the cruise ship. So, this may leave Mobile or come to Mobile, as far as low passengers. So again, lots to do there. Right here is a skyline of Mobile, Alabama. Again, it's about 250,000 people. So again, our campus is not downtown. It's about 20 minutes, but if you're by the campus, there's tons of restaurants, so you have your Panera Breads like Chicago, and, as far as grocery stores, Whole Foods. But again, I definitely encourage you guys to visit our campus and get a feel of the city of Mobile, Alabama. Very cool. So where is University of South Alabama again? So most of you guys this evening or this afternoon are probably here in our great state of Illinois. So we are home of the Jags. So here's our Jag logo. All right. So that's our Jaguar. So 950 miles. Again, it's accessible from both airports here in Chicago. That's Midway and O'Hare. There is an airport in Mobile. It's a regional airport, but there's other ways to get down there. One is Pensacola, Florida, even New Orleans. So again, there's a lot of ways to get down there, but driving, it's about 12 to 15 hours. From the St. Louis area, if you guys more central or southern Illinois, it's about 650 miles from the St. Louis, southern Illinois area. So again, make sure to visit. So here are some fun facts on University of South Alabama. So we are a 4-year public, it's a doctoral university. So we have over 100 majors. All right, so we offer the bachelor, master, and doctoral program. It's one of the fastest growing universities in Alabama. All right, as well as the Southeast, for 2 reasons. One, as I mentioned, we have invested over $400 million in our campus since 2006, which I'll show you some pictures. Also, we are about 15,000 students. So average class size 25, and the ratio is 18-1. So you're going to get to know your teachers right away. All right, there's less teaching assistants, less graduate assistants. Probably the largest lecture hall that you have at South Alabama is about 125 people. So 80% of your teachers have a doctorate degree. Every state represented here on campus, and over like 80 countries. As I mentioned, we've done very well in our state of Illinois. It's very big in medical. So we own and operate 2 hospitals, 2 cancer centers, and a college of medicine. So again, if you're in pre-med or allied health, nursing, again, we're definitely known for medical. We treat over 250,000 patients a year in our hospital system. We do have a medical school as well on our campus. We are very big in scholarship programs as well. And then we have over now $17 million a year in scholarships. And we do offer the in-state tuition opportunity as well for Illinois students, which I will go over in a second. Carnegie Research ranks us R2 doctoral level. So again, there's a lot of research during the undergrad, as far as opportunities during your undergraduate studies. The pictures on the top left, here is our Mitchell College of Business. All right, so if you're a business major, AACSB accredited, that's the highest accreditation now in the world for any business school. Hancock Whitney Stadium, brand new. This was a 3-year project. This is a $78 million investment, 25,000 seats. It opened about 6 weeks ago. So we're very excited about that, and it can expand up to 35,000 for concerts. Here's Shelby Hall too on the bottom left. That's College of Engineering, School of Computing. So again, I'm showing you some pictures. It's kind of more of a visual campus tour and also some facts here. All right. Here's a picture of our class of 2023. Unfortunately, there was no, as far as class picture now this past year because of the pandemic, but we had about 1,500 new freshmen start this year at University of South Alabama. So if you guys ever attend, now seniors on the webinar today, all of you guys would be potentially the class of 2025, if I have my math correct this afternoon. So there you go. So this was a picture of fall 2019, the USA class of 2023. All right, here are the academic colleges here. So the PACAP's College of Allied Health Professions, the College of Arts and Sciences and the College of Education and Professional Studies. We have College of Engineering, lots of engineering firms down in Mobile, Alabama. All right, so we do have a College of Medicine as well. We have a College of Nursing. It is the largest in Alabama, as far as the types of tracks. So nursing is offered at the Bachelor, Master, and Nurse Practitioner. We do have an early acceptance program too for nursing, which I will go over in a second. And then, as I mentioned, we have our Mitchell College of Business, AACSB accredited. So make sure as you apply to business schools, it has the AACSB. We have the School of Computing as well. And then we have our Honors College. Fun fact about the Honors College. So our director is Dr. Kathy Cook, who actually went to the University of Chicago for her master's. So she definitely has that Midwest connection. And then pharmacy, we partner with Auburn University. We offer their Harrison School pharmacy on our campus. So as you look at the pictures again, on the top right is our health sciences building. So whether it's radiology, whether it's PA studies or speech and hearing sciences, etc. Here in the middle is Shelby Hall. That's College of Engineering, School of Computing. And then on the bottom right, that is a Mitchell College of Business. So again, as you come and visit us here in Mobile, make sure, I will set all this up for you rather. All right. Programs that are unique. We are on the Gulf of Mexico. So these programs I think are very solid because based on location. One is marine biology and marine sciences. That's offered at the Bachelor, Master, and Doctoral program. We are big in meteorology. So there's a lot of weather down there in the Gulf Coast, obviously. So there's a lot of research opportunities. So it's very big in meteorology, and we're extremely big in hospitality and tourism management. All right, so it's all like white sand beaches down there with hotels. And again, that's a huge business, or, that's a big space to now, as far as careers rather. So again, so these programs are very solid based on location of Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, so here's our quad area. As I mentioned, we have invested over $400 million in campus renovations and facilities, as well as research. So here are some campus pics as we click through. Here is Moulton Tower and Alumni Plaza. It's the largest tower in the state of Alabama. It's 142 feet. So that's a good photo op for you guys as you come down and visit us, we hope. Here is a mural done by an alumni. So that was painted by an alumni. Actually, I think it was 1972 alumni. So You know, he was an artist, obviously. So again, that's a good photo op for you guys. Here's the rec center. So it's 115,000 square feet. It's got 2 pools, saltwater pools heated. It's kind of like a Lifetime Fitness. So whether it's the cardio, free weights, strength, you know, basketball courts, racquetball, smoothie bar, whatever that you envision a Lifetime Fitness having. But this is all complimentary too. So we definitely are big as far as campus life as well. Here's the pool deck actually. Yeah, so it kind of looks like you're on vacation here. So, you know, again, it's the South here. So this is all complimentary. Again, always apply your like sunblock too down here in the Gulf Coast. The sun is very strong. Here is like, yeah, so here's Shelby Hall, excuse me. So here's College of Engineering and also our School of Computing. So we're very big in STEM. You know, as I mentioned, there's co-op opportunities, a lot of engineering firms in Mobile. And then we have our School of Computing. You know, one big program is cybersecurity, actually, that's recognized by the US Department of Homeland Security, actually. So again, always ask questions with us as a university if you have questions about those programs. Here's Shelby Hall inside. All right, so again, yeah, so our campus has grown tremendously. Here is Mark's library as you're studying for those final exams, you know, but again, college is all about time management, right? So you definitely want to manage your time. So here's Mark's library. You know, obviously with any college campus library, there's a lot of resources in there. Here's health sciences. So again, you know, if you're going to be in nursing, pre-med, or like radiology or speech and hearing sciences, PA studies, anything, allied health, pre-med, here's your building right now. And this is what South Alabama has been known for a long time. And then here is right to the left of the statue. That's where I go. I'm on campus twice a year, actually. So that's Meiser Hall that has admissions. It has recruitment. It has financial aid. It has, you know, as far as career services. So that's like that's a building that's very popular for student services. As you look to the right of the statue, that is like tons of green space. That's our student center amphitheater. So that's a good way to socialize, grab a coffee after class or like in between classes. So again, the campus has a lot of green space here. Here's our Laidlaw Performing Arts Center. So we are very big in opera and theater and performing arts. You know, there's musicals. So again, if you have that talent, and you don't always have to be a theater major to be part of the plays either, but again, we're very big in the drama and theater arts here. So again, if you like to sing, if you like to be in choir, this is our like Laidlaw Performing Arts Center. All right, here are some of the most like, you know, as far as like recent developments. On the top left-hand corner here is our new Alumni Center built in 2020 of January. That was a $7 million building. This is probably for my health sciences majors, pre-med, allied health, nursing. This was built in actually now January of 2020 as well. This is a $13 million building just opened. It's all patient simulations. So, you know, hands-on, you know, as far as like real world opportunity, as far as, you know, that. On the bottom left, as I mentioned, that's Hancock Whitney Stadium. That just opened 6 weeks ago. We also are Division I athletics, part of the Sun Belt Conference. So again, all the games are free to attend. Unfortunately, now this year, we're only about 25% capacity because of the pandemic. So hopefully fall of 2021, we get our first sellout. Right on the bottom right is the Jaguar Training Center. It's the largest covered indoor practice facility in the state of Alabama. It's actually about 120 yards deep, or long. So there you go. All right, here's the application process. So, all right, so yeah, so as far as like juniors and seniors, we are on the Common application, okay? So we are on the Common App. So we accept applications off Common App as well as the application on the South Alabama website. Applications for the fall of 2021 opened back on August 1st. Now, yeah, so as far as juniors coming up, that's gonna be August 1st of 2021 for you all. South Alabama is test optional, you know, as far as this year, and we hope that this extends for fall of 2022 for my juniors. So again, all right, so test optional means we don't need an ACT or SAT. However, if you have a test score, we want you to submit that because that's going to help you with in-state tuition and scholarship opportunities. We do the self-reporting. So again, if you have a test score, please send it down to South Alabama. All we need for the initial application process is basically your test scores and transcripts. If you don't have a test score this year, or if you're doing test optional, all we need is your high school transcripts. There's no letter of recommendation needed. There's no essay, but we will accept those. Some, as far as essays and letter recommendations, we will accept those as part of our, as far as our special programs, or also called the early acceptance programs, which I'll show you coming up. We are going to accept your highest test score in GPA all the way until July of 21 for, yes, my seniors now. So again, we are going to award you the highest scholarship, and all the way until basically now July, that is prior the August semester or fall semester. All right, so we accept the weighted GPA as well. So we accept that. We accept the dual enrollment as well. We accept the IB and AP. So again, that's something else that we can talk about as we work with you during the application process. Average ACT for this coming fall, or last fall of 2020, for this past fall, was about a 24 on the ACT, so about 23.9. Average as far as GPA is a 3.7. We are rolling admissions technically, so we are going to accept, as far as applications, all the way until basically the 15th of July of every year. So again, if you have any questions on the application process here at University of South Alabama, always reach out to me, etc. All right, so here are the early acceptance programs, so also termed here at EAP. So we have a College of Medicine. So this is an early acceptance program for high school seniors. If you have a 30 on the ACT or a 1363.5, you are eligible now to apply for that as a senior. Early acceptance program too for physical therapy as well. That's a doctoral program. Now nursing is the one there is no actually, so as far as application. So if you are test optional, all we need is a 3.5 GPA, right, to be admitted to our professional component. All right, so prior test optional, it was a 25-1200. But right, so as far as nursing, all we need is a 3.5 to be directly admitted to our College of Nursing. And then there's College of Pharmacy for the early acceptance program. All right, so that's a 26 or a 1260 and a 3.5. And then there's the Mitchell Scholars Program. All right, so that is for my business majors out there. All right, so as I mentioned, all right, the Mitchell College of Business, AACSB accredited. All right, the Mitchell Scholars is actually now the largest scholarship program in the state of Alabama, as far as the highest, so as far as scholarship program. So again, this is automatic as well. So there's no application needed. We do have an honors college as well. So again, these are special programs that you apply to so as far as admitted to South Alabama, and the only exception is nursing. Once you send down your transcripts, if you have proof of a 3.5, you are automatically into our professional component of nursing. So congratulations in advance. Okay, and then here's some pictures of our medical students during the white coat ceremony, during match day, all that fun stuff if you're in medical. But again, we're very, very known for medical field here. All right, and this is a great takeaway for you all. If you guys have a test score, if you're able to sit in, as far as the SAT and ACT, please send down your score. It is automatic as far as the in-state tuition and a scholarship. So if you have a 21 ACT, or a 1060 SAT, as well as a 3.0, that's gonna be now guaranteed the in-state tuition rate all 4 years at University of South Alabama, all right? But you have to maintain a 3.0. And then there's a scholarship. So this is a huge slide here today, all right? So again, if you are test optional, there is a way to review you and, right, to consider you for in-state tuition as well. But if you have a test score, please send that down. And again, we are going to accept your highest test score all the way until July, going into your fall semester here at University of South Alabama. So that's an important fact as well. All right, so yeah, so are you test optional? So this is a big slide because this is a big thing going on now. So if you don't have a test score, we are going to review and consider you for a scholarship. All students that are awarded a merit scholarship have the in-state tuition, rate as well. So it's going to be a comprehensive, as far as review. So it's going to be your courses in high school, it's going to be your class rank, it's going to be your AP rigor, it's going to be other items, additional documentation. I will work with you and your families very closely on this. And I know this may seem overwhelming, but again, I will, definitely help, as far as you and your parents walk you through this, because I know this is definitely, sometimes confusing. All right, let me click here. All right, here is the cost of attendance. So yeah, so we definitely have great value. So say that you have a 21 or a 1060 as well as the 3.0. That is guaranteed now the in-state tuition at University of South Alabama. So say that you have the in-state tuition rate. Right here is my cursor. So here's what I want you to focus on this afternoon. So if that's your goal. All right, so I'm sure that's your parents' goal too. So basically, prior FAFSA and scholarships, it's about $19,000 to $22,000 coming from Illinois. So that is the in-state tuition rate. If you look at the in-state tuition here, so it's going to range based on the college that you are in. So it's going to range between about $9,870 right to $11,340. Okay. Now, as you look to the right, here's the out-of-state. If you don't meet our minimum scholarship, so it's still very similar, right, to an in-state public institution here in Illinois. So if you don't have the in-state tuition here, total cost of attendance is about $29 to $31. And again, this is an estimated cost of attendance, right? So it's prior FAFSA and scholarships and all those things that you'll probably are doing for the seniors now, but my juniors, that's next fall for you all as you start the application process. So again, pardon me. Yep. So say that you maybe like live in Downers Grove. All right. So say you're a Downers Grove North student here today, and say that you have a 3.5. Congratulations. So if you have, as an example, if you have taken the SAT and, all right, so you have a 1200. Here is one example of the merit scholarships here, and this is automatic. So there's no application needed for this. Here's one example. Not only are you going to have the in-state tuition rate at University of South Alabama, you have a scholarship that is coming off the in-state rate, and that is really important to always recognize. So it's about $4,000. So it's one example. So $4,000 off the in-state rate. So you already are saving about $10,000 to $12,000 if you meet our minimum scholarship requirement. Again, if you are test optional, we are going to review you if you have a 3.0. So again, I will always be an advocate for you and your families as well. So again, this is a chart that's available too on our website. But again, all right, so I definitely encourage my juniors here is to keep those grades up. Seniors, if you have any questions for fall of 2021, always let me know. So I think we have some great value here for you. As you are admitted to South Alabama, we have a scholarship portal called JAGSPOT. It stands for Scholarship Program Opportunity Tracker. So it's like a one-stop shop for scholarships and special programs. And this is where you apply for the early acceptance programs too, which I can talk to you more as you apply. So all you do for JAGSPOT is fill out one application, and then the system is going to send you scholarships. So these are called stackable scholarships. All right. And then, so again, always maintain this, as far as the accountability, and make sure to access as far as your JAGSPOT account. So these are stackable scholarships. And then I have a senior challenge. All right, to all my seniors out there, I have a senior challenge. Always apply to 2 scholarships a day. Right. So I know that's probably hard to do, but again, always, maintain that accountability and research as many scholarships as you can. There are some great websites out there for any university that you're applying to. One is fastweb.com, School Soup, scholarships.com. There's CAPIX. And then, of course, you've heard of the FAFSA. If you need help with the FAFSA, we have Zoom rooms and Zoom chats. We have FAFSA now Frenzies coming up this fall. That's brand new. So again, whatever you need help, always ask us as a university. Right. So as far as student services, all the first-time freshmen now have a first-time advisor. We have the Center for the Academic Excellence. We have a math lab, writing lab, tutoring, test preparation. So use your academic resources. Very, very important. We have a mentorship program. So as a freshman at South, right, so you are teamed up now with upperclassmen that are going to be, you know, more your peer mentor. We have counseling services, testing services, counseling services, all complimentary, right? So if something is ever bothering you, if you have anxiety or you feel nervous on a college campus, which does happen to all of us sometimes, always reach out to these folks. So these are doctors and psychologists who are here to help you. As far as career services, that's available to you. Job fairs on campus, health center on campus right here, you know, on the top right. And then as far as campus police, we want you to feel safe and healthy on campus. We have over 700 cameras on campus. All of our police officers are sworn in by the state of Alabama. So again, and then we have something called the Live Safe app that goes on your Android device or your iPhone. Yeah, all you do is download that app, and as you're walking on campus, of course, if you see something, all you do is push the button and the campus police is there within seconds. As far as dining and housing, very fun fact about the residence halls. All the residence halls have their own private bath and shower, so there's no communal showers or bathrooms, right? So there's 7 types of residence halls, all right? So apartment style, private suite. There's a Greek system. There is like traditional living. It's near campus dining. It's near recreation. There's 7 types of halls. You apply to housing when you are admitted to University of South Alabama. Housing opened actually on September 15th for fall of 2021. That sounds crazy, I know. But again, you know, if you apply for housing, it's first come. And that does not mean that you're committing to South Alabama. It just gives you first come, first serve. Has Wi-Fi, cable, and laundry as well. So there's no coins for laundry. All you do is go in there and push the button. All right. So, and then as you live on campus, you are enrolled in a meal plan as well. Of course, you have to eat well, right, on college campuses. So most students do something called the All Access Jaguar Pass. That is unlimited meals per day. So all you do is swipe your ID card. And then if you're not like by the main dining hall, there's a food court on campus. There's Starbucks, there's Pizza Hut, there's Chick-fil-A, there's Panda Express, there's Moe's Southwest Grill and Einstein. So there's various campus eateries on campus. So again, this is all part of your meal plan. Here are the 7 types of residence hall communities, and this is all accessible too on the South Alabama website. There's actually 2 that are only freshmen, which I really encourage. That would be Camellia Hall as well as Azalea. And here's an example of Camellia right here. So this is brand new. It was built in 2018. So this is all freshmen. So here's how it looks inside. So we don't call them actually dorms. So we call them residence halls. So yeah, so we want, right, to have you a sense of community here and feel like you're at home. Here are some examples on how they look. So very spacious, you know, have your private sink, have your private bath and shower now for you and your roommate. Right, so of course you can decorate your room how you want it as well. So again, housing is first come, first serve, and this was a big part of our investment here at South Alabama down in Mobile. Okay, over 240 clubs, organizations. We are very big in campus life. It's actually proven all out there. If you are involved in a college campus, you tend to be happier and you tend to have a higher GPA and you tend to step outside your comfort zone and meet people. And that's all part of your experience. So get involved. 800 study abroad programs now in actually about, so 80 countries, excuse me. So, so we are very big in study abroad. That's one of our president's now initiatives here is global enhancement. So there's probably no study abroad this year, but hopefully things get better out there. So, right, so of course you guys can study abroad here at University of South Alabama, and there are scholarships as well. We also are Division I athletics. home of the Sun Belt Conference. It's the charter member of the Sun Belt Conference. So some other schools that are in our conference is like Coastal Carolina, there's Appalachian State, etc. So, you know, it's a group of 5 conference. So all the games are free to attend for students as well. Yeah, so we are a big baseball school. If you're a baseball fan, we had 6 drafted in the 2018 draft in 2018. So, and then as far as Illinois, so I've been here 7 years and they have recruited about 11 athletes from Illinois. So we definitely have to, you know, have some Illinois students down here in Mobile. Here's a Jaguar marching band. So it's big in the marching band. So it's a 250 person band, pep band, right? So you don't have to be a music major to be part of the band either. So if you want to audition, always let me know and I can set you up with that. Here is our baseball stadium. It's the 2nd largest capacity now in the Sun Belt Conference. It's a big baseball school. As you look to the top right, it's number 16th all time as far as NCAA, as far as Division I, as far as winning percentages. Here's the Mitchell Center. So here's where we have basketball games, concerts, special events on campus. So men's basketball, as an example, has been to the NCAA tournament 8 times in school history, and we hope to make it back. Here is the new stadium that just opened. Again, this is about 6 weeks old, Hancock Whitney Stadium as well, about 25,000 seats and 35,000 for concerts. That's another nice picture I threw in there this afternoon for you all. And then, yeah, so you are able to have a car on campus. All we charge you is $5 a year for your parking permit. So, you know, but of course, we always promote health and fitness. There's tons of green space, very much of a walking friendly campus. You know, it's a bike friendly campus. So again, you know, and then we have something called the JAG tram. So it picks students up every 5 to 7 minutes and it runs, I think from 7 a.m. to about 8 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday. Time to visit. So I know this was a lot. I know I have 4 more minutes. So again, we are offering in-person visits. We have virtual sessions by major with our faculty, our deans, etc. We have virtual sessions with our staff. We have college preview days are held on campus. They're held actually every Monday through November. So it's a college, you know, as far as the dean presentation and campus tour. Personalized agendas. Whatever that you guys want to do as you tour our campus in Mobile, always let me know and I will set up a personal agenda for you. So again, always let us know. Here's our bookstore. As you come to visit our campus, you are provided with a complimentary South Alabama t-shirt, very fun. But here's our bookstore. So make sure to buy some JAG swag before you head back to Illinois. And here's the Mitchell Center for Graduation. I have a great quote, where you go is not who you'll be. So again, I want you guys to do, you know, what's best for you, find your best fit. And again, that's what's important here in the college admissions process. And then as far as social media, of course, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And in closing, I got 3 more minutes here. College is what you make of it. Always be sure to find your fit. Make sure to visit now the college campus of your choice. Make sure to enjoy your experience, get involved, and meet as many people as you can. Again, make sure to graduate and love what you do. As a reminder, I am from LaGrange, Illinois, and I live here in Chicago. So always reach out to me. Always maintain, as far as your communication with us as a university, how can we help you and your families? That is very, very important. Questions, call me, email me, text me. You know, if you want to talk via Zoom again with me and your parents, I can do that. Always let us know. More questions, the better. So again, thank you so much. I'm going to unshare my screen here and looks like we have a couple more minutes. Thank you so much, guys, for coming out.
Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us today. Just to remind you, you will get a quick survey. It's about a 4-question survey. And you can definitely sign up for more sessions at IACAC.org. And this will be recorded again, like I said. You can look at the recording at IACAC.org. Thank you guys and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Take care, guys. Thank you.